Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are going to start today's MLKJ Club's special program on Books Are Our Best Friends. And we have 4 speakers this evening, and we have Mr. David as evaluator. I welcome Mr. David and all the speakers for this evening. So our first speaker is Sharia from Jammu Kashmir. Sharia, over to you, please.
Yes, ma'am. With the cup of hot smiles, golden glory of this evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, your dearest Sharia for sharing my today's content. On the eve of Valentine's Day, I am here to share my content on the topic, on the theme, books are my best friend and my Valentine as well. Here we go. Here we go. Books are something that will travel you without moving your feet. Books are our best friends because they inspire us to do great things in life and overcome our failures. I think my audience will get bored, isn't it? No problem. I have a fun activity for you all. Let's discuss the favorite books of all the audience present here. So can you all of you unmute one by one and tell me about your favorite books? Please go ahead who want to participate. Yes, David, sir, I welcome you. Please share about your favorite book.
My favorite book is Pride and Prejudice. It was written in 1812 and it's still resonant today. And it's a very good book showing about the relationships between men and women and how they fit in together. It's an extremely good book. It's been done in at least 6 different movies, including a Bollywood version, which was very, very interesting. I've seen all the versions of the movies and TV series there's been. It's a great book. I recommend it to anybody and everybody. Back to you, Sharia.
Wow, so by listening this, I'm also inspired. I will read that book definitely, and I recommend your favorite book to all the audience. It was awesome participation. Do you all know when we are alone, we can always pick up a book for feeling relaxing. We learn a lot from good books, just like a good friend. Books can be good as well as bad, but it's our responsibility to choose them wisely, isn't so? So you all will promise me whenever you choose a book, you will choose it wisely, okay? Now, can any one of you guess my favorite book? Please raise your hands. Who can guess it? Yeah, please. Alicia, please go ahead.
It is Better Than Best Friends, right?
Yes, actually, you have heard it in rehearsals. That's my favorite book. I'm really happy to see that you know my favorite book. Thank you for your participation. Okay, yeah, Better Than Best Friend is my favorite book. I recommend this book to all the audience present here. This book has been written by Ohana Sadhu, and I am sure that you will find something fantastic, something new out of this book. So, I'm sure you will find something new. Sharing my personal experience with the all personalities present here. I hope you will like my personal experience about books. Okay, so I think books are our good and real friends because good books tells us how to talk, how to walk, how to enjoy, and definitely how to make our life meaningful, isn't so? And do you know, according to me, the best way for relaxing is reading good books with a cup of hot coffee. It's really enjoyable. Once you can try it, then share your views about it. And do you know all? I think that a room without books is a room without soul. So you have to keep books. You have to keep books in your room, and that will attract you towards it. You will do so, I know. And do you know, I have a quotation that's the moral for you all. That is, books are something. Books are something that will step stones towards you for your successful life. Like books give us information and they step stones for you to make a successful life. So that's why books are called our best friends. Continuing by giving you all a little information. Hope you will enjoy it. But reading books can be a good companion. But do you know what books you prefer makes a difference, and it also decides your mental development. Okay, so before choosing a book, ask yourself a question: that what value will this book add to my life? And then choose your book. If your heart, if your mind tells you that yes, this book will add something good, something value to my life, after that you have to choose that. Okay, remember this. Now I can tell you here, the best way to get more knowledge are the books. Like you can easily enjoy it home with a cup of hot coffee in your own room. You can enjoy and get the knowledge of the world. It's fantastic. I love books. And do you all know, books are the most valued and most trusted, most loyal friends you can ever find in the whole universe. It's my own experience. I have a great advice for you all. That is, when you have less money, buy books, because books will tell you how to earn more money. Okay? With this great advice, I am Vainika. Thank you for listening.
Wow, wonderful. Now, Mr. David, over to you for the evaluation. Yes, David, please unmute yourself.
Mute.
Yeah, please unmute.
Okay. Yeah, I just lost connection, Doctor. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Okay. So, Sharia, your evaluation. Fantastic job. Really excellent speech. I will start off with the one and only problem I really have with the speech is that you haven't memorized it. So you were looking at papers and notes for your speech. But other than that, and you can deal with that. You can spend some time to actually memorize the speech, practice it several times, and get it stuck in your head so you won't need to look at your notes as much. That's the only real problem I had with the speech. Your enthusiasm, your energy, your strengths towards the speech were fantastic. That really carried the day. Plus, your arm movement and your body language was fantastic. Absolutely great, spot on. And the message in your speech was good as well, saying about how a book could be your best friend and your permanent best friend. A book will never lie to you. It'll never change its message to you. It might improve its message over time, because as you get to know the book better, if you read it multiple times, the message will get stronger. So that was a very precise, very good way of saying things. It was an inspirational speech that way. Very, very good. But your enthusiasm and your energy just sparkles, and big smile on your face, and just the amount of energy and the precision you put into the speech. Very, very good. I would just stress, please memorize the speech before you deliver it, especially if you're delivering it to a larger audience than a group of 5 people. It's very important, because if you're constantly looking at your paper and a couple of times you slow down because of that, it is noticeable. But fantastic job, great job. I think you're a really wonderful speaker, and you can only get better and better and better the more you speak and the more you try. So great job. Thank you so much for sharing that speech.
Thank you, sir.
Anyone else would like to comment on Sharia's speech, your evaluation? Okay, so Sharia, what I feel is that really you were vibrant, energetic, enthusiastic, and it was really like great motivational speech. However, I just request you that there should be some pauses in between where like it should not be monotonous type of thing, like full Josh is from beginning till end. So at times, something to ponder upon, some pauses where like this modulation is going to give more effectiveness to your speech. When it is like sometimes some challenging questions, just throw to the audience to ponder upon, to think about that. And then you take a few seconds pause and then you then continue. Okay, like when you are throwing the questions, then immediately without giving any pause, you are asking, okay, David sir, okay, Alicia, okay, this. So at least give some pause over there so that let them think to respond to you back. This is my just simple suggestion. I hope that you will understand, but it was a great, great speech. I appreciate it. Okay, now Alicia, over to you.
A true friend doesn't judge you in any way. A true friend accepts you who you are, but also helps you become who you should be. Hey dear cuties, a very pleasing and soothing evening to all. Myself, Alicia Nyas from New Delhi, today here to present an interesting speech about our best friend. Wait, first, please tell me how your best friend should be. Anyone? You tell how you want your best friend to be.
I want my best friend to be loyal.
Exactly. Just how I told in the beginning, right? Don't you guys think books are perfect for such expectations? Yes, they are. Although we all have our human best friends, sometimes fighting with them, cheering for them, and many more good, bad, and all kind of memories. But at times, if we search for a perfect friend, that would of course be the book. There's no friend as like sometimes we may wonder how a lifeless object like a book can be our friend, and especially when we have many of them around us to play. And I too thought the same question in my mind when I heard for it for the first time. I always loved to read books and enjoyed reading them, but never knew that books could be our best friend. I heard someone saying that a friend is one who comes in when the whole world gets out. And at times, a friend indeed is a friend indeed. What a beautiful statement it is. In this sense, books are our best friend. Because whether we are traveling, waiting for our school bus, or left alone at home, reading can bring us a lot of company, in silence or in crowds. Books can be the best in this sense also. Friends are always our source of advice for us. When in dilemma or confusion, we usually run to them to seek advice. Now, who can advise better than books? Because each book is a treasure of house of information and insight. They tell us what is right and what is wrong. They are the best friends who guide us on the right path. It is rightly said that reading makes man perfect. We all are on a journey to perfection. By making books our best friend, we are making the journey a lot easier and fruitful. Books are our best companions. A good book is a storehouse of knowledge and delight. Books always stand by us like a trusted friend and guide us. They unfold the charm of the world before us. We all must be aware of the quote: education is the golden key to unlock the door. Similarly, books are the keys to wisdom's treasures and gates to lands of pleasure. A good book is better than gold. A good book is the best of friends, the same today and forever. But there are some bad and distracting books also. Books are full with knowledge which play an essential role in every student's life by introducing them to the outside world. Books boost up our confidence and illuminate our imagination. It helps to grow mentally, emotionally, and in many more ways. A book is like a best friend that constantly inspires us to become the best version of ourselves. They enrich our mind with knowledge like a good friend. As a student, we should always choose the book which can benefit us and help us. Remember, books are like friends, so they should be few and well chosen. That's all from for my side. Thank you so much for listening to me. See you soon. Tata. Bye bye.
Wow, wow, Alicia. After so long, we heard your speech, and that too so well prepared, because you were vanished. I don't know where you vanished in between, but now, thank God you are back. Yes, David, your evaluation, please.
Thank you, Doctor. Alicia, yes, you're back. Thank goodness. I'm really, really glad. And that was another inspirational speech. It was inspirational in a different way from Sharia, but it was still very inspiring. That's for sure. Your delivery was really good, excellent. I don't really have too much of a thing for improvement, other than the speed of delivery. I think you need to slow down a little bit to make the points understood. And as Dr. Halima said before, with Sharia, have some pauses in between. When you make a very strong point, have a pause after it so that the people can think about what you just said, and it can settle into their brain and they can start thinking about books the same way as you do. That's a very important point to make. But I did like the way you had the speech structured. I did like the comments you made about how important a book was, how a good book could carry good information. It's always there, it's always constant, it's always true, and it's always your best friend, especially in the area you're looking at. One thing was body language. You did do some body language, but you could do some more, and especially expressing things with your hands, so that when you want to make a strong point, you can really make that point with your hands, okay? And you've got to move your head to some degree as you're doing the speech as well. But really nice job. I'm certainly glad you're back, and you're back strong and very well. And so very good job. Keep it up and stay with us, okay?
Thank you so much. I will try.
Good. Back over to you,
Okay,
Doctor.
Alicia, thank you very much. We enjoyed your speech, and whatever suggestions Mr. David has given, you have to keep that in mind. And now let's move to Ishan Ahmed for his beautiful speech. And then after that, Falak Fatima. Ishan Ahmed, please go ahead. Do you want me to play your speech, or you are going to deliver now here? Ishan? In fact, Ishan has sent his speech to me, and he is, I think, somewhere else. So that's why he couldn't join here. So let me just play his speech. He has joined, but he's unable to speak wherever he is.
evening, my dear friends. I'm Sean Ahmed, student of class 8 from non-district high school, River Assam. In today's evening, I'm going to share express my views on the topic about my best. You know who are my best friends? Yes, books are my best friends. So in today's evening, I'm going to speak about on the topic books are my best friends. Let me start. Books are my best friends. They never make me alone. They never make me angry. They always guide me in the darkness. Books play important role in our life. We cannot live without nature, so we cannot live without books. If nature is the first for me, it's like books are the second love for me. Books are our really good friends who never make us angry. My favorite book is Guru Eta Hapunaske. It is a Assamese novel. It's written by Rupal. If I want to tell in English the name of this book, it will be I Have a Dream. It is inspirational, motivational, and we learn from this book how to do hard work in life and how to believe in yourself, how you can beat any suffering, any life suffering. We learn from this book. So we all must need to read this book. It's a very inspirational and motivational book. Yeah. One day I was suffering from something. That I want to I will do what we will do. Then I was reading a book. Then no books are really our best. Then I realized books are really best. What's the importance of books? Can be source of education and comfort, education and information. Books can also provide comfort. Books can be source of fun to read. Books can also funny or sinister depending on the type of books. The benefits of books. Books teach us many new things in life, whether it's about history, it's about current events, or it's about geography, it's about political, it's about books, it's about other whatever. Books can understanding or of books can understanding us world around us. Books show us the direction of life, how we have to grow up. Books teach us how to live a better life, how to earn money, how to respect elder. Why I am telling you, books are my best friends? I will tell you. Books are my best friends. They will always walk away from me. Never. Books never make me angry. Books books improve my thoughts and knowledge with good thoughts and knowledge, improve my mind with good thoughts and knowledge. Books inspire me to do good things in life. Books also help me to do good things for society, for country, for state. A good friends at all times. Like books are always with us in every happy moment as well as in every sad moment. They always live with us. They always stay with us. That's all. I'm telling you, books are our best friends who never make us angry, who never make us alone. As you can see, books are not only for entertainment or reading. Also, books meet us many people in life, world around us, from world around us. So we learn various things from books. If when we are boring feel, then we can read. We can read a book and we will feel very well. We can write our thoughts in books and many other options. That's all. Books are our really best friend. Thank you everyone. Give me this opportunity. Thank you. Have a nice day.
What I feel is that Ishan has delivered a good speech, but when he used to deliver in the room, then that is effectiveness is more, isn't it, David? Here, Ishan was not seen in his original form.
Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely agree with you. When he's delivering it live
Yes.
to an active audience, he seems to have more concentration and more passion. And it seems a little bit more dry and a bit more staid by having on video. But this is important because when you've got to learn how to deliver it on video, because the Agora competition in August is done that way. You don't get into the competition in the final 5 without doing a recording of your speech. So Ishan, you have to practice at that so that you improve the quality of your speech on video like you do when you do it live. So you'll do a lot better then. But I would also say that you tended to have very short statements. And so you were repeating the word book over and over and over and over again. What you have to do, even though a book is just a single object and it doesn't have much description, you can't call it him or her, you can't call it this or that, but you can call it different things. So, you know, it's your book, your trying to think of the right word. There's other words for books, tomes, volumes, different things like that you can use. And also refer to it as the book is your best friend. It contains information, it contains advice, it can be used for this and that and the other. So you don't have to call it a book each and every time you mention it, okay? So that would help as well. The other thing I didn't feel from the speech, and this might be the video recording rather than the speech itself, is your energy. Your normal energy level, Ishan, is a lot higher than was on that video, a lot higher. And that's how you carry your message across. You need to have a lively attitude, more energy, and that's that. But the message in it was good. The fact you detailed so many different things, so many different ways that a book can be used and influence you and become your best friend, that was good. That was very, very positive and very inspiring as well. All these 3 speeches so far have been great, really, really good. And that inspires me in itself. It means that you really all do believe that books can be your best friend. So that's very good indeed. So Ishan, it can get better. It really can get better. And it's a good start. So your body language as well, as always, was good. That was very positive. Your appearance and your style was also good. So not a bad speech, not your best, but not bad. Okay, good job. Back over to you, Doctor.
Thank you, David. And still I say that if Ishan is here and he's listening to us, then he should try to always speak in live. And when you are recording your speech, then also you consider that we all are there and you are looking at the audience and then you are speaking. So your tempo or your connectivity should not be like you are feeling like you are looking like disconnect from the audience. So we have to pretend that the audience is in front of us, and then we have to record the speech. But anyway, you worked hard. I have seen that your content is really good, and it is substantial content that gives a message to the audience. Thank you very much for a good speech. Now for the last speech of this evening, I would like to invite Falak Fatima.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for the opportunity. So let me start my speech. Book is a gift we can open again and again. Good evening, everybody. It's me, Falak Fatima, here to give a speech about something we all love to look at. These things are packed with knowledge, which give you life lessons and teach you about hardship, love, fear, and every little thing that's a part of life. These things take you to their own world of imagination, where of imagination, fantasies, and everything that you want to learn, where you also are curious to learn more and more about every little thing there. These things are none other than our best friends, which are our books. Do you still remember finishing reading your first ever book? Was it an experience out of the world? While reading the last sentence or the last word of the story, you came to know how interesting, fascinating, and fun reading books are. When I started reading my book, I felt like it would inspire me a lot. And reading books are very easy for us because we understand what we need in them. And supporting books is important because we know that when we support a book, when we love it, it will also support us and love us. And in fact, it will also inspire us. So when I started reading my book, I used to read it with a free mind because reading a book with a free mind and an open mind will help you to gain more knowledge than you could when you were not able to know what you're doing right now. Are you studying? Are you studying? Are you listening to music? Or are you reading the book? While reading a book, you had to do a particular thing, that is to look at the words, understand the meaning of the words, and guess what is the message it's trying to convey you. So always prefer reading a book in a time when you are free, with an open mind or with a clear mind. So with the and
Falak, no problem, my dear. If you forgot, you can just look at the paper. This is not an examination that where you cannot keep the paper and you cannot read. So Falak, you please open your video and keep the paper in front of you and you can complete your speech. Falak Fatima?
yes, ma'am, it's not what you think, but I'm getting nervous at this point.
It's okay. You are so confident. I was so proud of you. When you started, I really felt that, okay, something great is going to happen. And it is happening. Really, it is happening.
Okay, ma'am.
Just finish it.
So, yes, ma'am. So, most of the time when you read a book, you love it, and there's a point that it is your favorite, and most of the time it happens when you're related to it, or sometimes you are confident on the story, it's really good, and you love it, and all that point you also feel that it's comfortable while reading it. So when you're related to a story, for example, as person is related to you, you feel about yourself at the point of a person or a situation that has happened to you is related to you, and you feel about yourself and you understand the story even better than you could if you were not related to it, or you never knew that it has been related to you, but you never understood about it. So But on the other hand, when we are comfortable on our story with our story, it's a clear sign of us getting engaged with the book really, really easily, because we know that it's a confident. It's a book that I am confident on. It's a book I'm comfortable with. It's a book and with I. And you are very cozy while reading it. So no matter what book you are reading or what thoughts it gives you, each book has its own world of imagination, of its own good topic it's trying to convey you the message of, or and every page gives you the different thoughts and ideas of the same story you're looking at. Now, now my final question to you guys is: do you know Jay Cooper? Is it anyone here who knows him?
Say that again.
Is there somebody who's know about the author Jay Cooper?
Jay Cooper. No.
Yeah, sorry, we don't know. Please let us know about him.
He is the person who has been given the opportunity to design the cover page of the New York Times bestsellers. He's the person whose books never get me bored, because his books has a turn from where you can get from like this to somewhere else and end up not here where you started, but a bit forward for something you never knew about. His books are not like those math classes who you know that are going to be like this, and you already know what teacher's going to say, the words he's going to use, but his story take you to somewhere else forward than you could think of. So his books are for someone who wants to get engaged with the book. But if you're looking for a book you want to get motivated by, so here is a book named Being Good, who will motivate you from the cover page to the last page of the story, because the author of the story, has been someone who was motivated by his role models, by the special people around him, his parents and his grandparents. He's the person who who will motivate you surely, and for someone who knows about human values, has to try out his books, because feelings are for human values and habits for ethics. Thank you for the author of this. Thank you for the author of the book, Being Good, and thank you for him for these words of imagination. So these were the books which can start from a mermaid who is swimming with the freedom and her wisdom, or from a fairy who is willing to fly, an ice castle who is not gonna melt in the sunny days and can end up in a salty but a mystical ocean. Thank you everybody for your time, and till I'm here, it's me Falak Padma here to tell you about your books and everything about in your life, and it's me, and it will be me here again next time. Till then, don't forget to read your book and tell me about that. Thank you.
Wow, beautiful. What was the ending? It was fantastic. So David, actually, let me play one more speech of Asna. Then after that, we can have the evaluation, and that's going to be the last speech. Asna is having happy birthday, so let us wish her happy birthday as well.
Good evening, everyone. Myself, Asna Sahib, a student of grade 7th in Jamia Millia Islamia, New Delhi, India. Today, I'm here present in front of you all to talk about my best friend, Bathais. As with
I think this is not a video. Let me check the another one.
If I state that a book is a gift you can open again and again. Good evening, everyone. Myself, Asna Sahib.
I'm sorry, this is not a video. It's just an audio, so we have to wait for her. Maybe we can give her the chance next week so that she can present, because today is her birthday. That's why she is out for the celebrations. Happy birthday, Asna, to you from us.
Happy birthday, Asna.
Yeah, and dear Atika, this is actually a course that is called MLKJ Club Public Speaking course. If you are interested, then you have to get yourself registered for this, and you can ask me the details later on. Yes, David, now over to you for the evaluation of Falak Fatima.
Okay. Okay. Yes, Falik, great job. I mean, the fact that you have so much energy, so much passion for this, and you lost your confidence partway through the speech. Now, that happens to the best of us. I mean, I've done over 500 speeches now, and every now and then I get totally kerfuffled and lose my track. I did it once late last year in Romania. I was doing a speech and I just totally lost my track, totally. So even the most experienced speakers have that problem every now and then. So don't worry about it. This club, this organization is where you can practice and get it wrong, do the best you can, and improve over time. So don't worry about that, okay? You did a great job. The best part of your speech was actually your body language, your hand gestures. They were purposeful. Now, a lot of people do hand gestures just randomly, just wave their arms around in the air. But you actually made a point with it, and then a second point with it. And you had movement and flow and action connected to your speech. And the level at which you did it was really, really good. Fantastic job there. Again, your message was very good as well. And you told a story about a book in your speech, which you're the only one that actually did that way. And you told us why it was so good, how the style that the writer used, and how it would intrigue you to go around in a circle and then go a little bit further forward. So that was very good indeed. I also thought that your closing of your speech was very, very good, very positive, very strong. Your opening was good too. And that's another aspect which makes your speech excellent. So I think just practice, keep going and get better and better and better. So fantastic job, really nice work indeed. And you should be proud of yourself, okay? Very good job.
Thank you,
Back to you,
sir.
Doctor. No problem.
Oh, thank you very much, David. And it is really a very beneficial feedback given to Falak. And I really appreciate you that you are so observant and always you give so many beneficial comments to the students to improve them. Now, Mr. David, along with that, we come to the end of today's speeches. And I request you to kindly just give them the points. And not now, you can send me so that I can share with them. And they are those like Asna we cannot include, Ishan we can include because Asna has sent the voice message while video is mandatory for the speeches. So it means that we have today, this evening, we have Sharia, we have Alisha, we have Falak, and we have Ishan. So these 4 speakers have shared their speeches and you have to give them the points so that we can share in the group. Thank you, everyone. And with this, we will meet again on Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be a new beginning, a new topic. Now, books are our best friends was this Valentine special because February month, everybody was very keen about love, about compassion, about friendship. So that's why we have given a new dimension to the friendship that books are our best friends. So let's celebrate Valentine's Day with books. Isn't it a good idea?
It's fantastic. I have written 6 books and I am a book publisher. I've published 35 books. So I have a deep, deep passion for books, and I'm glad you guys do as well. And I'm so happy to see that. The youth of today are concentrating on video games, videos, things like that, and books are slipping out of our lives more. You guys have inspired me to make sure that books are here to stay. Very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And now we come to the end of today's program. It was really nice time spending with the kids. And inshallah, see you on Tuesday. Take care and bye-bye. Thank you very much, David. We missed you
No problem.
in last 2-3 programs. We all missed you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've been very sick recently, and I just couldn't take part. But now I'm back. Now I'm back to full strength. So
And
all's good.
you will be surprised to know that even I was very sick since morning. It was severe pain in my abdomen, and then I hospitalized, and then I came back in the evening, 4 o'clock, and then I thought, no, I have to be with the children. Alhamdulillah, I'm good now. Thank you, everyone, for your
Yeah.
prayers. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.